Oh, thank you, Dara, for that very kind introduction, and greetings to everyone. I'm taking part today in the opening of the All of Us research program with our partners here in New York in the historic Abyssinian Baptist Church. If all of us can make it here, we can make it anywhere. But this is a simulcast, so no matter where you're located right now, whether you're in Pasco, Washington, Nashville, Tennessee, Birmingham, Alabama, Detroit, Michigan, Chicago, Illinois, Kansas City, Missouri, or someplace else watching online, we're all united by a common goal: building an amazing research resource that will make possible the next great discoveries in health and medicine. Let me start by saying that the All of Us research program is really about all of you and the power we together can bring as a nation of volunteers, curiosity seekers, health advocates, and innovators. So you'll be hearing from many different voices today about the huge impact this program can have for all of us, whether we're living with an illness or whether we're healthy and trying to stay that way. For my part, I want to share with you why this program will be so important for medical research. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, is the largest funder of medical research in the world. Our goal is to support medical research all over this country to understand how life works and how to prevent, treat, and cure illness. I've been involved in medical research for a long time, initially as a physician scientist supported by NIH, then as a leader of the Human Genome Project, and now as the proud director of this noble institution. So I speak with some knowledge and experience when I say that All of Us is one of the most ambitious research efforts that our nation has ever undertaken. More than almost anything we've ever done, this program has the potential to shed new light on how to manage disease and keep people healthy. I know that's a bold statement, but I truly believe that this program will be a game changer for medical research and ultimately for human health. And we're inviting you to be part of this national adventure. Just 2 weeks ago, we marked the 15th anniversary of the successful completion of the International Human Genome Project. That landmark effort to read out the 3 billion letters in the Human DNA Instruction Book has given us new insights into what makes each of us unique, from the color of our hair and eyes to the risks we have for cancer, heart disease, and many other illnesses. Back when I was leading that project, I thought to myself, what if we were to look at the genetics of many people, hundreds of thousands, maybe even a million, and combine that with other information about them, their environmental exposures, their diet and exercise habits, and their health history. Looking at all those factors would allow us to create a priceless resource that would speed up the research needed to deliver health care more precisely to each individual. No more one-size-fits-all, but optimized for each particular person. That's a concept we now call precision medicine. But if we really want to know about the factors that contribute to health and disease, we need to involve all communities. That hasn't always happened. So we have some big holes in our current understanding of health disparities, why some people are at higher risk of illness and even have shorter life expectancies. We can and we will do better, thanks to all of us. We already know that research that follows a group of people for a long time can help to identify risk factors that contribute to disease, information that can be used to develop better ways to prevent and treat the disease. The Framingham Heart Study, heard of that? Maybe the most famous instance of this type of study. Starting way back in 1948, researchers have followed several thousand residents of Framingham, Massachusetts for decades. And from the information gathered from these generous volunteers, they discovered that smoking, cholesterol, and high blood pressure are major risk factors for heart attacks and stroke. Believe it or not, before this, we didn't know those things, and many people thought that heart disease was just an inevitable part of aging. The knowledge gained from Framingham resulted in prevention and treatment measures that have saved many, many lives across the country. All of us will be 40 times larger than Framingham, It will study all diseases, yes, cardiovascular disease, but everything else too. And it will use a host of new and powerful technologies, and it will enroll a much more diverse group of participants. All of us will make the process of conducting research faster, easier, and less expensive. Imagine the power of 1 million people from all walks of life, all contributing thousands of pieces of information about their health, their environment, their genes, their lifestyle. These millions of data points will add up to one of the most powerful health research resources that we have ever had. And as a participant, as I am, because I signed up this morning, you will have access to all of the information that has been derived about you, giving you a chance to learn a lot about your own health. Importantly, all of this will be done with rigorous security protections and data access policies in place. Other speakers will share more details, but rest assured that your privacy and the security of your data is a priority for all of us. In addition to being a broad resource for traditional academic researchers, all of us will also provide opportunities for citizen scientists to ask questions. That will enable us to bring even more brain power to each problem, paving the way for the next generation of biomedical breakthroughs. So this is the first exciting step in a very long journey to understand the health of 1 million people over their lifetime. The bottom line is that I think all of us is tremendously exciting and innovative, and I hope each of you who are listening will join us in this new national adventure, whether as a participant or a researcher, or maybe both. Now, as you can imagine, a research program involving 1 million people is extraordinarily complex. It takes an incredibly talented, devoted team to make it happen, and the person leading this team is Eric Dishman. I hired Eric away from Intel to run this program for NIH, and man, does he know how to run it. We knew Eric would be great because of his leadership skills, his experience as a highly respected Silicon Valley executive. But what really makes Eric perfect is his personal dedication to bringing precision medicine to everyone. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming Eric Dishman, Director of the All of Us Research Program, coming to you now from Detroit, Michigan.